Okay, let's get going. Well, welcome. We got the hardcore warriors out tonight. So congratulations. It's the ones that oh, I can't forget the old saying now, but it's the ones that do the grind and get the cash.
Early bird gets the worm. Yeah.
There we go. That's what I was looking for. Perfect. Anyways, I want to talk a little bit. I'm going to talk about a little bit about the 4x4, but more about the net multi-level marketing idea concept of it. And the reason why I'm going to talk a bit about it, because I had a bit of an aha moment the other day, and I realized that a lot of people still have a problem with the word network marketing and MLM, including me. And I didn't realize it until last Monday, last week. And because of that, you may not realize it subconsciously. I didn't, but it's in the back of our brain somewhere, where somehow it's still creating a sore spot when it comes up, and we kind of shy away from it. And I don't know, maybe I'm the only one that has this problem, but I'm guilty of it, and I realized that. But the reason why I realized that, because I've been, well, yeah, I'll be honest, I've been a little frustrated with my performance of why amn't I doing what I do with my other businesses? Why isn't it working the same way? And so as I was sitting, I don't even know why. Oh yeah, because I was getting prepared to talk about the 4x4 and the Super Saturday. And I'm sitting here looking at this thing. I was just sitting there staring at it because it's first thing in the morning, so I gotta let my mind wake up. So I'm sitting at it, and all of a sudden it hit me. I said, that looks just like my floor covering business I used to have. And for whatever reason, it sounds like, oh yeah, I've heard that before, but actually I really, really haven't until last week. We always say, yeah, it sounds like it's similar to other businesses, but you know what? It actually is. So, and I'm gonna explain this to you. I'm gonna put my 4x4 so you can see it a bit, but you know how it works, right? So I'm sitting there staring at this thing, and all of a sudden I realized, oh my gosh, here's me. This is my flooring store. And then actually I realized, no, actually, I'm way down here. This is me. This is my retail flooring store. I used to have a flooring store in Manitoba. Now, what I would do is I would sell to customers. Customers would be all over the place. So it'd still be branching out some more to customers, right? Actually, for picture's sake, let's use these as our customers. So these are our customers. These are my customers in the flooring business. Totally 100%. Okay, here's my store. I had a store in Altona. Here's my competitor Co-op store, and here's another store in the next town, Winkler Floor Fashion, another competitor, and another competitor. So I'm going to call this one my store. Well, guess what? I sold products to my customers. I made money off them, and I was pretty proud to do that. And then here's the next thing. And I'm just going through this because this was my aha. So I'm hoping it's going to help. Guess where I had to buy my flooring from? I had to buy it from a distributor. And guess where that distributor got his flooring from? He actually had to go and buy it from a manufacturer. Literally, it is literally the same thing. The manufacturer makes the floor, sells it to the distributors. Well, you think he makes money there? Yes, he does. Of course he makes money. He marks it up and makes money. Then the distributor wants to sell floor covering to me. So what does he do? He marks it up to make some money, sells it to me. And guess what I did with my flooring store? I really marked it up. Like 100, no. I marked it up nicely enough to make money though, to make a profit, because that's the whole idea of doing business on this planet. Everybody makes a profit. But look, isn't it interesting? All of a sudden it hit me. That's the same as doing Plexus. Plexus has their, they have their manufacturers that they get their products made. Then it all goes to Plexus. And there they got to sort it out and put their pricing on it, mark it up. Do you think these guys made money? Of course they did. Now it goes to Plexus. Now Plexus is the distributor for real. And guess where they go? They sell their product to who? Us. We actually buy it to use, but we also buy it to sell. Isn't that something? Same thing. It's the same dang thing. And guess what? We actually want to promote it and sell it to who? More customers. Why? Because that's just the way it is. This may not sound like much to you, but I'm telling you, that did something in the back of my head. You know, just like what Big Al talks about. It's those little psychological things. They don't seem like much, but they actually switch something. And when I could see this, and I think this is where a lot of like us distributors struggle, because for some reason I think we all believe our network marketing company is below everybody else's businesses. We're not as good as other companies or other businesses that are traditional. And you know what? That's a bunch of crap. Because I just realized this is exactly the same as my floor covering business. That's how it operated. Exactly. To the point where even customers in Plexus can even earn commissions, right? Well, good Lord, you can do that in a lot of stores too now. You go to the gas station, you got reward cards. You go to stores, you get bonus points, the air miles. It's all the same thing. Everybody has their promotions and everybody takes a little piece of the pie. And when I realized that, I'm going, that just did something for me. And I realized, oh my gosh, I really believe that's one of the reasons why I kind of hold back sometimes. And not even really realizing it, but somewhere in the back of my brain, I've been told network marketing is bad. It's a scam, blah, blah, blah. Well, you hear that enough times, it's going to affect you. And I'm here to clear the air, all those negative things that kept going in the ears for years. Yeah, it rhymed. That negative. I'm here to just bust that whole thing up because it's not true. Of course there's bad companies. There's bad companies and everything. There's even bad carpet cleaners out there. I know, because I'd have to go redo them properly. And the people would have to pay me more. I mean, pay me again, not more. I didn't do it the first time. I fixed it, just clarifying. But you know what? There's good companies out there in the traditional business, and there's bad companies out there, and it all comes down to the person. There's good network marketing companies, and there's bad network marketing companies. There actually is. But you know what? Everything falls in the same category. So when you meet somebody, you can actually diffuse this. I think it's really important to understand this well, because I think this is what's holding a lot of people back. I really do, because it doesn't make any sense. I want to give an example. When I had my flooring store, you know, I sold flooring, obviously. So when I'd be out with my friends, so when I'm in the store doing business, of course I'm talking all flooring all the time. But after hours, if I'm out on the weekend and we're out going at you know, at the, what do you call it, restaurant, steakhouse, Bonanza? Does that even exist anymore? But we're all hanging out at Bonanza and having steaks. And if one of my friends says, oh man, my floor looks terrible, I got to put new flooring in, you know what I'm going to do? And I did do this all the time. I always had my cards on hand. I whipped out my card, right on. When do you want me to come and look at it? You know, I was like right there. Like I didn't even hesitate, because and they received it gladly. because they're looking for flooring. So I was thinking, okay, so why don't I get those same reactions when I'm doing Plexus? And I really believe this is why we think Plexus is on network marketing is on a lower scale somehow than any other business. I really believe that. And I'm here to tell you that's not true.
Mm-hmm.
I just explained to you my businesses, and I've had a few, even my carpet cleaning business operated the same way. It starts at the top from the manufacturer. Here's the manufacturer, goes down to the distributors. There's distributors across Canada. And then I buy my products from the distributor, and I buy my cleaning supplies and everything. And then guess what? I go and clean carpets as a service, but I'm still charging them a profit. Everybody is making a profit. Literally everybody. Nobody is doing this to go broke. So it's the same thing. So you can put your heart to rest that Plexus is a regular business just like any other business. You honestly don't even have to call it network marketing if you don't want to. Because I don't call my Randy's Floor Fashions network marketing company, even though I was networking all the time. I just call it Randy's Floor Fashions. I'm in a health and wealth business. What do you need help with? That's it. What do you want? I got great stuff that can help you. Let me show you what I got. If I hear somebody starting to complain and whine about their health again, I want to start acting the way I used to act and respond the way I used to respond. And it's, I did the same thing in carpet cleaning. As soon as, actually, I wouldn't even wait for people to come talk to me. Bring up the subject. If I'd go in somebody's house and I saw their carpets were dirty, I would suggest that they clean their carpets. And by the way, that's what I do. Here's my cleaning card, my card. And you know what? I guarantee my work. If you're not happy, you don't pay me. Guess what? Plexus does the same thing. So the next time I see somebody like, blah, half alive, I'm going to say, hey, man, we should sit down and talk because I'm in the health business and I'm here to make people healthy. So here's my card. Let's set up a time and we'll sit down and talk because it's about you getting healthy.
That's right.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to really talk. That's all actually all I wanted to say. But I'm telling you, I think people really need to get this. I don't care what network company they're in. I think I'm almost convinced most people struggle with that mindset. I'm convinced of it.
Yeah. Can I say something?
Yeah.
Am I on? Yeah, no, I was just going to say, because we know that we struggle with it, if we actually are struggling with it, because we may kind of feel guilty, because I know how many times I've heard people, you almost feel bad,
right,
because we feel like we're selling, but there's no restaurant in Vernon or in Calgary or anything. If customers come in, they're not feeling like, oh my gosh, now we have to take their money. They're actually excited. They're excited to have the customers in their restaurant. They're excited to feed them, and they're excited to take their money. Nobody's feeling guilty about taking money. No grocery store does that. No hairdresser does that. Nobody feels guilty about taking people's money because they're doing business. That's just what business is.
Straight
and that's
up,
what we're doing with Plexus.
Exactly. Yeah. It's straight
Same
up.
Thing.
Same thing.
Well,
same thing. And that's even, now I'm going to take that one step further. I also believe most of the customers, they also have that same thing in their head. So somehow I haven't got anything worded here for that, but somehow we actually got to break that ice barrier for them. Now they won't know it. They won't know it consciously, but some will, because some will right up say, "Oh my God, is that a pyramid scheme?" And then you just slap them, right? Smarten up. But most people won't realize it's in the back of their head. But I guarantee you it is. Because I've been assessing ever since we started, I assess what I do. And because I always want to improve. So this is the one thing that I've really come down to, that this is the one thing that I think is holding almost everybody back from moving forward. I really believe that. And I so much so I'm willing to do one-on-one coaching with some of this stuff, because I want to get this nailed down for myself and for everybody else in our group. I really believe a lot of customers that we approach, they also struggle with this. They don't know it though. Yeah. Even if they just want the product, they're still struggling with this, because here's my second point. Wow, it's more than 15 minutes. Here's my second point. I'll tell you why customers are struggling with this when they're looking at you. There again, when I had my floor covering business, I worked hard to be good at it, so I really had people calling me all the time at some point where I was be booked all the time, but they would call me, I'd book the job, right? But guess who else supported my floor covering business? All my friends supported me. All my family supported me. They came to me.
Yeah.
Okay, well, here's a little clue that my friends are struggling with this with Plexus. Yeah. I have no friends supporting me. None of my family is. Okay, I won't say no.
Very few.
I will say 95% of my friends that I know don't buy anything from me. And honest to goodness, I'd say 85%, 90% of them never even offered to buy something from me.
Right.
Never even offered to even talk to me about it.
Right.
What's with that? This is what got me thinking. Okay, they'll buy my floor covering from me. They'll even pay me good money. My carpet cleaning, I'd even get tips from people. All my friends would call me first before they even call anybody else. So why aren't they calling me when they need vitamins? Because I know most of them are buying.
Why are they going to Costco?
I know most of them are buying it. Stuff that ain't even working, for crying out loud. You should see. I just opened up somebody's shelf and it was full of vitamins. I'm not going to say who it was. But there's a big clue that even customers that we approach, they're struggling with that MLM thing in the back of their head. What else is it? What else is it? There is nothing else. Nothing. Because we got dang good products. Like, and you know what? Here's the other thing. We got good products. You pay for good products. In my floor covering business, I had a standard of excellence. I refused to sell crap flooring. I'm serious. Ask Lisa. I would not sell junk flooring. If people wanted cheap flooring, I would send it to my competitors. I said, they got the cheap flooring if you want it, but I will not sell my customers because I know it's not going to last. And I have that standard of integrity that I just won't do that. My screen just froze up. Oh, it's working again. So same thing here. We got an amazing product. So the price isn't even the issue. It actually isn't. You're going to get some people that just like to go to a bargain store and buy their $2 multivitamin and then they swallow it and poop it right out. Hey, you get those. But most people do want to take a product that actually works. Because I sold good quality flooring, and you know what? Most people actually wanted good quality flooring. So they actually want it to last, right? Same thing with carpet cleaning. I got good, I charged a higher rate of carpet cleaning, but it's because I did it with excellence. And you know what? People would pay me that for the quality. And sometimes I'd still get tips on top of that because of the quality, the value. So price isn't an issue. It's not an issue. What is it? Goes back to that MLM thing. I know it is. Are you kidding me? I'm already down to 10 minutes left. Is this good info though?
No, it's good.
Is this an eye-opener? I think we need to talk about this some more because I think we really need to smash this in our own back of our brain there. Got to get rid of that. Got to get rid of that fungus, whatever they call it, that bacteria that probiotic gets rid of. We got to break that down. Got to get rid of it because I'm telling you, once we get rid of it, we'll all just do really well. And plus, not for us, we actually want to learn how to, and maybe we can do that. I'm going to do some more thinking about this, and maybe I'll use some of Big L stuff, but to really be able to come across to our customers, knowing ahead of time that that's something there's a good chance they got that stuck in their back of their brain, even if they don't say anything. But let's
Deal
try
with the
to
rejection ahead of time. Yeah.
let's try to deal with it ahead of time.
Yeah.
And then I guarantee you, we're all going to do way, way better. I just know it, because I know that's the elephant in this. I know it is. I just know it is, because everything else I've done, I've succeeded at, and this is the only thing that I've been struggling with, and I couldn't figure out why until last week, and then it hit me. It's that little thing stuck in the back of her brain. So, so did you guys? So just to recap, I'm going to wind down. So what it is if you don't have a picture of this, I think I have it in Blessed Plexus somewhere in the picture. I'm not sure, but you should get something like this, and you can just Google an MLM thing and just stare at it. But once you start realizing, just do comparables of pick any company. Just pick companies. Pick a shoe store. Customers, shoe store. Guess where the shoes come from? Distributor. Guess where the distributor gets his shoes from? A manufacturer. Someone in China. Everybody's making money off everybody. And you know what? I don't have a problem paying for my shoes. So,
and they don't have a problem taking our money.
And they don't have a problem taking our money. No. And they'll even take more. They'll even try to sell me more shoes. So you know what?
That's right.
Get yourself a paper like this, and you know how you're going to get rid of that thing? It's like you're going to take a probiotic by doing this exercise.
Yeah.
You'll get rid of it this way. You'll say, you just use examples. Okay, this is how Plexus works, and it's called network marketing. But just pick stores, pick businesses, and do the same thing. Just literally step by step it out. And I'm telling you, you do that enough times, all of a sudden you're gonna break that thing out of your system, and you're gonna realize, oh my God, I got an awesome business just like anybody else on this planet. It's no different, right. No different, not even maybe. So I'm gonna leave it at that. So
that's awesome.
This will change many people's lives. I know it will. It really diffuses that whole MLM thing.
And the word you're looking for, Randy, is entrepreneur.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Because you know what am I actually? Oh, you turn your thing on again.
Sheldon. You can't sneak and do that.
Go for it. Actually, well, yeah, like I'm getting back into flooring a bit. Good Lord, it's only going to be a bit, though. I can tell you that right now. But it'll be my sideline hobby.
Yeah.
But you know what? The only reason why I can even do that is because being on Plexus for 2 years, it's gotten my physical health to the point, because I actually had to quit flooring some years back because it was just wearing on me, physically and emotionally. So I actually can do it again. Like, yeah, I got to get back into shape, get used to it. That's what it is. But I can actually do it because of Plexus. So why the heck wouldn't I tell people about this? Like, there's something wrong with my head. Oh, guess what? There's that thing in my head. There we go. That's the problem. So we're going to get rid of that in all of our heads. We're going to get rid of that little fungus thing back there, and we're going to destroy it. Because I'm telling you, once it's totally gone, you're all going to just excel. Because that's all it is.
The other word for it, Randy, is franchise.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's no different than a McDonald's or a Tim Hortons or
it's not.
We're duplicating, they're duplicating, you have to duplicate the processes.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same.
Exactly.
And you know, it's funny, we've talked about these things, but it's never really hit me to realize how identical it actually is.
It's identical.
To the point where we don't even have to call it an MLM or that at all anymore. We actually don't. It's just like any other business. And once we get that confidence built, I'm telling you, we're all going to excel. And we're going to learn how to talk to our customers so we actually can diffuse that in them right away too. I'm going to be working on that a bit. But your homework is to get this stuck in your head where do your homework exercises with other businesses. And as you do that, it's going to free your mind up. I know it will. So that's your homework.
Cool.
That's going to radically change everything, though, guys. I know it will. I just know it will. You know, I talked to a guy like, yeah, we are, like Julie said, we are entrepreneurs. We're business people. Yesterday, I met the owner of the apartment building where I'm walking. Yeah, walking up 3 flights of stairs too. Oh my gosh. and then, so he asked me, so what do you do? He says, and I said, I'm an entrepreneur. Because I really am. I'm actually right now. I'm more in just plexus now. I'm doing plexus. I'm probably getting back into carpet cleaning out here in Red Deer area, setting up some stuff, and we're looking at doing a house renovation flip, and we're also looking at back into some flooring. So instead of going through all 4 things, I just said I'm an entrepreneur. I operate some businesses. That's because it's what I do.
That's true.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay, guys. That's it.
Perfect.
It's awesome.
Good job. Good job, babe.
Yep, very good.
So let me know when you guys are brainwashed to the right side.
Okay.
Get rid of those negative
Good night,
left-siders.
everybody.
Get that stuff out. Get this stuff in.
Yeah,
Perfect.
that's awesome.
We need more topics like that. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, you know what? I'm convinced I could probably make $1 million just selling this idea concept because
It's true though.
honestly, I have not heard anybody say it this way. Like I've heard people always say, yeah, it's like every other business and they blah, 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 but they never really, boom, nailed it properly. And
it's time, yeah, and it's time that we started treating our business like a business.
Yeah, because it really is a business.
Yeah, exactly.
That's good.
so we have nothing to be reserved about. We have nothing to be shy about. Man, as soon as somebody says, oh man, I gotta get protein, and pull out your card and here, I sell protein. How much do you want?
Yeah.
And I only sell high quality stuff. So if you want the crap, go to Walmart. Right on. Hey, Jake.
So you're on fire tonight, Randy. Have a great week, guys.
You, honey.
You too. Take care. Take care, guys.
Take care, everybody.
Good night.
Okay, good night.
Good night, honey.
Good night, love.
Want to smooch?
Okay, night.
Yeah.
Oh, Sheldon's joining now. Okay. All right. Good night, love.
Okay, good night.
Yeah, good job.